morning, GHS. Thank you for watching WGHB. Have you been feeling kind of thirsty lately, but short on cash? Some of you may have noticed a quarter increase in the prices of snacks and drinks. Let's go to George to hear more information.
Well, Morgan, rising gas prices are starting to affect every aspect of our lives, including the small things like drinks and snacks. According to school officials, this price jump cannot be avoided if gas prices continue to rise. So next time you go to the drink machine, make sure you bring an extra quarter.
Well, I know that the quarter increase has really affected me personally.
Me too, but also don't forget you can buy canned drinks in the ROTC room for only 75 cents.
Adding the 9th grade wing to our school has brought forth many changes. Some freshmen have shared their dislikes and likes with us.
Well, I like it so far. It's cool getting together with your old friends, meeting new friends, having fun.
It's boring and hard to get around.
So you don't like it at all?
Not really.
I like it a lot. It's fun getting to meet with people and stuff. The teachers are great. I just like it over here. It's real nice.
Because it's too crowded over there. You have more room and space over here. And you ain't got to worry about big people bumping into you.
I like to be over there because there's more friends that I know over there, but I got a whole lot of friends over here. But over there, you get to talk to upperclassmen and learn from them and see what they get to do.
I like the 9th grade campus. Yes, it's very unique. We have new teachers and a new building.
So, how did you like it over at the 9th grade building?
I really enjoyed it. It was my first time actually going to see it, so I actually enjoyed it. And the teachers over there, they are wonderful, and the students seem to be enjoying like being with students of their age, like exactly their age. So, I mean, I really liked it, and I think it's going to help them a lot in the long run.
I think it will too. Now to Jonathan Vaughn for sports.
Thanks, Morgan. Last weekend, as most of you know, was the opening weekend of college football. I had some picks last week that made some of you very unhappy, but in those picks, I was 3-5 overall. I had the Alabama and Clemson game picked as my #1 pick. I had Alabama winning, and boy did they. That's all right though, Clemson. Y'all at the Citadel this week, and hopefully y'all get at least 1 rushing yard against them. But that's enough from last week. Let's talk about this weekend. Here's my top 5 games for this weekend. Coming in #5, I have Boston College and Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech pounded Jacksonville State last Thursday night. They're going to be wired and ready to play against Boston College in the ACC opener. Boston College also had an easy win, winning 21-0. If I did not predict a shutout by the Eagles this weekend, I believe that Georgia Tech is going to win their first ACC matchup. Coming in at #4, I have Wake Forest and Ole Miss. In my mind, Wake Forest is the best ACC team. I believe that they will win the ACC championship. But Ole Miss is not an ACC team. This is going to be a tough challenge for the Demon Deacons. But in the end, I believe they will win. I have Wake Forest on top of Ole Miss. Coming in at #3, I have East Carolina and West Virginia. We all saw East Carolina pull off an upset last Saturday against Virginia Tech. But was that really an upset? I don't believe it was. I believe Skip Holtz prepared his boys to take on the Hokies. But it's going to take more than good preparation to beat this West Virginia offense. In the end, West Virginia is going to be on top. #3, we have Stanford versus Arizona State. We saw last Thursday night that Stanford is more than just a basketball school. But in the end, against Arizona State, I think Arizona State has the edge on the Cardinals. My #1 game of the week is Florida versus Miami. Miami is known for their football, but in the past years they haven't looked so sharp. Last year they ended up being 6-6. They did play good, though, on Thursday night against Charleston Southern, winning. But Florida is not no Charleston Southern, and the only reason this is going to be a good game is because of the rivalry. I think Florida is going to be chomping on Miami all night Saturday. And here's Josh with the weather for the weekend.
Thank you, Jonathan. Now on to your weekend forecast. Tonight's forecast is 68 with a 70% chance of rain. Saturday's forecast is a high of 91 and a low of 67. Sunday's forecast is also a high of 91 and a low of 67. Now on to the big storms of the year. Hurricane Gustav pounded the Gulf Coast Monday. It hit as a Category 3, but then decreased to a tropical storm. Although it was strong, it was not as bad as expected. Everybody was evacuated smoothly before the storm to prevent fatalities. South Carolina was a safe haven for more than 50 evacuees from Louisiana trying to get out of the path of the storm. The storm that really begins to hit home is Hurricane Hannah. They are predicting Hannah to hit the Georgia-South Carolina coast as a Category 1 and then hit the upstate as a tropical storm, with heavy rain and strong winds. Hannah is expected to hit the upstate early Saturday morning. Now back to the news desk with Morgan and Keiaria.
I am Keiaria and you have been watching WGHB, and have a great weekend.